Hey kids, Mr. Glenn here. We are going on to activity number 4. Now we've got activity 3 out the way, and we've got the bell working, and it is conditional while there's nothing in front of it, and it places something down. I gave you 3 options, I think, in the last video, a couple of options at least, for you to go and try and see which one works. Because sometimes there's an error with it trying to find tripwire rather than string that it puts into its inventory for some reason. So we're going to go on to clearing this foliage here, and so it needs to create a kind of grid pattern so that it clears all the foliage like this. So let's go into Minecraft and we'll go into the actual problem here. So we've got this area here, and so it's 16 long and 8 deep in total. And so when we go into the code, it gives us a hint. It says 8 by 8. So the agent needs to destroy 8 blocks of foliage moving forward. Okay. There are 16 rows of foliage. So that's what it is. So it's 8 by 6, so it's 16 lots. And then, so 16 times, and then it's going to be 8 movements of destroying forwards and then moving forwards. So, if we got our agent to, let's think about our pseudocode here. Let's go and walk it. If our agent gets down to the end here and then has to turn right, when it comes back, it's going to go right and then come back up and then go left and left, and then down, destroy, right and right. That's going to have too many repeats. We want as few repeats as possible. Let's just think about what the agent can do. So we want the agent to move down 8 times, destroy everything, go forwards, and 16 times. What we want it to do really is the agent to come back again, like it did in the polar bears. So we want this to come backwards, and then we want it to come back 8 times, and then we want it to move right to the next one once. So this is what we want, isn't it? So 16 times, which is what we've been learning about in the repeats for the pandas. This is using our knowledge of what we did when we had multiple repeats for rescuing the polar bears in the third part of the polar bears, so that it comes back again to the end, moved right by 1. Possibly that's going to be 9. So it comes down here. Let's go out of here for a second. And honestly, 1 down here, 8 is going to have gone forward, back again, 8, back to its position, move over, break it, backwards, break it. That's my pseudocode there. So that's my action for my pseudocode, backwards and forwards, and do that. So my pseudocode says this 16 times, which is 16 to the right, repeating 8 lots of destroy and forward, come back 8, because that's the 8 times 1, and then we want to move right by 1 and repeat it all over again. Right, let's go and test this out. So I think my chat was number 2. It is. So it's gone and then destroyed it. That seems to be working very nicely. That's very satisfying. You can see the wolves aren't very happy about that. And neither was a sheep that's hiding in there too. Good. That's working tremendously. Hopefully there's no more sheep in there, because otherwise it could destroy another sheep. Let's go and see if this is going to give us an activity complete. Hopefully, yes, it is. Awesome sauce. Right, so now the agents. Okay. Right, it's now over to you for you to go and have a go yourselves. Right, as always, good luck.